Is this yours or mine?
Mine wants yours.
You can get this. Yeah, you can have this one.
Get in here. Oh, no. Oh.
We're gonna go down the line each one. Approve, deny, or-
Like this.
you'll call them out.
I had printed one actually. The grievance people already did it.
No, we're gonna, like, right here, we're approve, deny.
You just need a note.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Pledge
allegiance
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay. Line item number 3, public testimony. Anybody not on the agenda may appear before the court at this time.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Sheriff Bueno. Just want to inform you that we have 73 inmates, 2 in Beeville. We also got a system that was repaired, the fire panel for the jail. We're expecting the inspector anytime this week or the following week. They've been in Laredo and they've been in Clayburgh for the state inspection. So anytime now they should be coming down. We also want to inform you that we had a money case last week of over $480,000. We're doing some training this week with PTS for the next 7 days. So that's where we're at right now. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. Anybody else? Okay, proceed to line item number 4, whole 2023 budget workshop session. Okay, everybody's got their requests? Okay, we'll start with the Veterans Office.
Going by the schedule.
Well, we're gonna go with this one. It's the same thing.
It's not. This is what was posted.
Yeah,
Because it starts with it.
yeah, but we're gonna go with what you provided, to be easier. We got the numbers, so we got everything. Everything's cool with this. It's a lot easier, right? Doing this one. Anyway, Veterans Office. They're requesting 16,380. 17,690 with all the benefit, with all the workers' comp, Social Security. This is a position that we used to fund. And 2017, we had to do away with it because of the economy. So I feel that the veterans deserve another part-timer anyway. It's a part-time job. So entertain a motion on the request.
It's requesting another one, right?
No, it's
Or making it full-time.
Making it full-time.
No, it's a part-time,
job, right?
it's a part-time job. They're requesting
It was a temporary job, he's
16,000
becoming a
and
part-time.
the total is 17,690 with the French.
I'll make a motion to accept the item.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Motion passes. Okay, go down the list to district clerk. Okay, he's requesting 29,000 with our fringe benefits is 34,128.
Commissioner, the 29,000 is, you said district clerk, right?
Yes.
There's no French benefits in that. That's just to try to move my
Okay,
clerks
so-
up to what's comparable to the.
Yeah, but whenever you distribute it, there's gonna be fringe benefits.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a new
Position.
position.
Yeah. No,
It's
but,
not a new position, it's.
no, they're not new positions. You're requesting 29 for your employees.
Yes, sir.
With the fringe benefits, it's 34.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you.
So is this comparable to the 5%?
It's,
That's not included.
Excuse me? Is it
think,
more or is it less or what?
We proposed a 5% increase and he's proposing an
yeah,
additional 29.
The only thing I'm saying, Commissioner Gonzalez, is that, what I'm requesting, it doesn't put my staff where I would like it to be. But it's a step in the right direction to bring them comparable to the district level of district judge and district clerk's office, district attorney's office. But if you're going to propose a pay increase for all the employees, we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step backward by picking and choosing what you're gonna be giving my employees, So, again, my employees work very hard. We service two judges, 2 courts. When we received that second court, a position was taken away from us and was not given back to us, so we reshuffled and we've done with what we have. I just want it to be fair. I want it to be equitable. I'm not asking for the same amount as the rest of the district court and the district attorney's office. I'm just asking for a step forward so that they could have a sense that my staff belongs and that they're doing a good job.
anybody else?
So I make a motion to approve.
If it approved, Mr. Guerrero, how is this money distributed?
It's going to be distributed based on tenure and positions. For example, for the last, and I'm not picking on the district attorney's office, but, I've lost a clerk to the district office, to the district attorney's office 4 times already, because they're able to pay more. So it feels like I'm training my district clerk, court clerk, and then somebody else takes, so I wanted to make it a little bit comparable to what they're getting. So, most of that money, so the 29 is gonna, not most, but a good portion is actually gonna go to the criminal clerk.
What I see wrong here, David, is that we're giving everybody 5%. And they could very easily say the same thing about yours,
And I understand, and I'm okay with it. I just feel that, if the 29 is more than the 5%, then yes, I will take the 29, we will take the 5, But I just feel that,
The 5% is about half of it.
we'll be moving a few steps forward and then we'll take a couple of steps backward. And, I don't have forfeiture money that I can supplement my employees with. I have to depend on you guys to acknowledge and I'm not saying that nobody doesn't work hard. We all work hard. All the county employees work hard. My staff are their deputies. They act on my behalf. They sign paperwork, some paperwork on my behalf. They're not just secretaries, and I'm not trying to belittle a secretary. These are deputies, so whatever you think is fair, I will be fine with.
With the 5%, and then, you know, and it's difficult to give 5% across the board, because you're talking about 200 and something employees. And 5% gets you about halfway there. That's what I'm saying. For sure, you know, with the moves that we're getting, you know, our employee benefits this year are going to be huge. And we're trying to cut as much as we can so we can arrive to a number that everybody benefits. You see, so if we start getting away from what we want to accomplish, you know, giving all these extra monies will not get us there. Because, you know, I looked at the numbers, and we're gonna spend like 744 over budget. And, you know, kind of looking at the numbers, we got it down to about 500,000. So we're gonna have to have a good look at what we're doing, and, you know, I think we're giving you half of what you want, and that's really, in my opinion, that's probably pretty much all we can do. And, you know, because, you know, what's throwing us off a little bit, David, is a retirement plan. We're funding it, and we're redirected it for 6 years. You know, so that your employees are going to benefit tremendously. So that's, you know, well, that's where I stand, you know, really. I'm trying to get you halfway there, and that's what we did.
Thank you.
So is there a motion for 5%?
I'll make a motion to go ahead and just give the 5%.
I'll second it.
There's a motion in the second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign. You know, motion passes. And what I just said, you know, it applies to all the departments. We're gonna try to get you there, but we might not get there, you know, at the same, what we requested, but, you know, we're gonna try. Thank you. Precinct 1, they're requesting $8,754. That's mostly for employee, for their clerks, and there again, I recommend the 5%.
I'll second that motion.
You know, it's, so it's, you know, they're not gonna get what they want, but the 5% will cover some of it.
I second it.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign. Ayes have it. Justice of the Peace number 3.
Ventura.
I'm sorry, there's at the very end of JP1, there's an office supply line item.
Yes, we were asking for all office supplies. You desperately need that.
It's the very last one.
The 304?
The 3-1. I make a motion to approve the office
Well,
supplies.
you wanna,
Oh, yeah, the office supplies, yeah, okay.
3,800 to
Okay.
4,104. That's what we're asking.
Okay, we're gonna approve the $304.
I
Is
made
that
a
what you're
motion.
saying? Okay,
Well, I made a motion. so-
okay.
there's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
Nobody seconded.
I second it.
Oh, would you?
Motion passes. That'd be the $304 that will go into that budget. Okay, Justice of the Peace number 3. There's no change, just the 5%, and okay, there's $318. Okay, there's no change, just the 5%.
Excuse me, actually, if you just give me the 3%, then there will be a change, because I didn't ask for any change. I just asked for the money to go to her salary, so there's no increase or decrease in my budget as you set forth.
What we're gonna do, Karen,
I
she's gonna get
understand what you
5%
want.
like everybody else.
Excuse me,
And we're
Commissioner.
gonna leave the travel alone.
Excuse me, Commissioner. So are you saying then, because I understand what you're saying about everybody else, but I
You
found-
wanna move $1,800 from travel and to give it to the secretary, right?
yes.
So
it was
5% will get you 1,500, that will give you $1,500. And the travel, the new JP is gonna need it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think you're trying to be fair to everybody, and I totally understand that,
If
Commissioner.
she wants to remove the
Excuse me,
travel.
I'm still talking, Commissioner. Excuse me.
So anyway,
I'll make a motion to accept the 5% with, leaving everything else the same.
Thank you for being so rude to me. I really appreciate it this time. Wow.
okay, there's a motion. Is there a second? There's a motion and I second the 5%. It's gonna give the clerk a little over $1,500 versus 18, which is fair enough.
But she wants to give her the 1,800 of travel along with the 5%?
No, we can't give travel because the new JP is gonna need it.
Well, actually, I'm just basing, what I was doing was I was only took $300 off of travel.
What did she send? She sent
It's all there. I only took $300 off of travel, and I'm basing it on what I've done for the last 2 years. So, anyway, the only reason why I'm even suggesting that you look at mine a little differently is because I wasn't asking for anything else. My budget was still zero, so it wasn't any more than what you all had put down. That's why I thought maybe you might consider it differently. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner
Did you
Gonzalez.
find her request? I think it was 1,800 from travel to Mary Lou, her secretary.
Collection.
Huh?
It was 1,500 from collection fees and 300 from the travel. So 13, instead of 13, she was saying that the new JP could do it with 1,000.
All the numbers are there, but that's it.
Yeah.
And my collection fees have not been, they've been so negligent to be almost farcical. So I did take $1,500 off from that half to.
1,800 to Mary's salary and taking money from 2 areas in the budget. So she's proposed budget is 402 more than last year's, but this appears to be less.
You're gonna get 13.
I don't think it's very, it's not very significant. The 5% is gonna get us where we need to be. And so that's all I recommend. And I make a motion.
I second it.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign. The motion passes. Okay, Justice of the Peace, number 5. She's requesting $1,000 for travel. Which I think that takes her to $3,000. Usually $3,000 is pretty common to go to the workshops, so. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign.
Second it.
Do it now. You made the motion, he seconded.
Okay. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Okay. There's $150 for something there.
Yes, that was, it was, accidentally left out in the proposed budget.
It's in the proposed budget, right?
It was accidentally left out, so we're,
So that we don't have to react to that? No?
Okay. So do we have to vote on it?
I make a motion to
Okay.
accept item number,
I make a motion to add the travel
just
reimbursement
did,
for the Justice of the Peace number 6.
I made the motion already.
Oh, well, I second the motion.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. County attorney, he's just shuffling monies with no effect. So he gets I make a motion for a 5% increase.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Did you second it?
But so we're
I second.
shuffling the money and adding the 5%?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, just, he put it to different line items and then all he's doing is getting a 5%. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Okay, district attorney, is anybody there with a district attorney? They're requesting $15,000 for trial expenses. We don't really have an explanation that did you hear an explanation to that, Cindy?
Mr. Person had come into the office afterwards and explained something along, it had to do with the medical examiner,
Oh, yeah,
issue.
having to travel to Corpus because they were using more people now.
Right, if they're gonna try a murder case next year, they will have to use that money to get re-examined.
Okay,
Yeah, because they're using, yeah.
okay,
But it's gonna be line item, it's just gonna be for trial expense,
Yeah.
not to be transferable.
yeah, that, you want to make a motion
I'll make a motion to accept that item, but without being transferred.
with, you cannot transfer it to another line item, that's what we're saying.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion and a second, all indicate by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign, motion passes. Elections. They're requesting $3,000, and I think I make a motion just for the 5%.
Second it.
There's some motion and a second, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Tax assessor and collector. She's requesting $59,000. $59,946 for a new clerical that's personnel
54,000.
and
54,946 with all the fringe benefits.
yeah, with, yeah, 59, yeah, 54,946.
And the travel is 1,500.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, on this one, you know, my only thing on the travel, it's, I think they can use a judge's card for gas. You know, the clerical, you fall in the same category as the district clerk, you know, we're funding 5% to your regular employees. And that's, to me, that should be sufficient.
I can't hire anybody for that.
Okay, but you didn't hire somebody for 10 months last year. See, so let's fill it out and see how it goes.
Did you already hire that other position
Yeah, so
and a part-time?
anyway, I'm just speaking out loud, but you know, there's some more people out here.
Part-timer, it's not a benefit for the simple reason that they gotta have the testing. Testing takes time for that, from the state. So you're training her, and then It's not, I mean, it's pretty hard. You have someone that's gonna stay, hopefully, and like, I have the same reason that David has. My employees are the lowest, I mean, mine are in the lowest for everybody. So, of course, you train them and they go to the dealers. Because the dealers want them because they know the paperwork, how it's involved and all that. So I lose them the same way David does. But, that's the only reason why I don't hire part-time. It's hard in our office. As you know, it's a lot of work involved. It's a lot of different things that they have to learn and all of that. I'll just wait until I can hire a full-timer again. But now with the web dealer, I don't know how we're gonna manage that. We'll manage. I'll report on.
I entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion, just give it 5%.
There's a motion, there's a second.
They're using the gas card from the judge and the traveling.
Seconded, Commissioner.
Judge, I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Information technology, requesting a new assistant with all the French benefits. And there's some software that he needs to operate his office.
To make his part-time or full-time.
He's going from part-time to full-time. Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept that item that's presented.
I'll second.
Thank you. There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Constable number 1. Requesting travel adjustments. Okay. I think they want to get to, I don't know what the percentage was, but I think we have here like going from 15.6 to 18.6.
They had requested 27%, though?
Yeah, but that,
27.5?
yeah, but we're not gonna go by percentage.
No.
We're gonna go by equaling everybody out the same level. It's gonna be from 15.6 to 18, $3,000 is what it is.
Would that be,
$4,500.
that would be all the constables?
All the constables will be at 18.6.
18.6 in travel?
Yeah,
So I'd increase you 2,300.
it increased at 3,000.
3,000. Thank you very much for consideration.
Right.
Appreciate you.
I think, okay, right? I think
So-
it's fair. I think you all use up a lot of gas.
The increase is,
Okay, this is what, this is precinct 1, Albert. Okay, miscellaneous
Cindy,
supplies.
what was the increase? Because here it says 4290.
That was the request.
That, we,
We're
we,
gonna
yeah,
increase
we're,
it 3,000.
yeah, instead of we're gonna bring it down from, but they were requesting almost 5,000.
18.6.
Yeah, so we're reducing it almost half. Anyway, miscellaneous supplies, 200. Conference and associations is 1,500. Radio maintenance, we put you down at 1,500 increase. Repair of vehicles, it's gonna be 1,600, and if toward the end of the year, you can always, if it goes over. For right now, I think the auditors can put it at 1,600.
Mr. Garcia, I have a question on miscellaneous, and you have handwritten here, K9. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yes, I had spoken to
$9.
Cindy. She's gonna try to mirror the line item from miscellaneous to K9 maintenance, or however the sheriff's office has it. But I just went with three vet visits. Everything that a dog needs every year, times 12 months. And then the kenneling, we do 2 training sessions, 2 weeks of vacation, and then up to $700. So that built it up to where it's at, but everything, like I'm saying, I just went with just getting by on that.
Basic,
Are you all okay with that one?
I just wanted some
Okay.
to.
So I
okay.
wanna start again. 3,000 for travel, 200 for miscellaneous, 1,500 for conference and association, 1,500 for road radio maintenance, 1,600 for repair of vehicles, and 2,670 for the K-9 miscellaneous.
I'll make a motion to accept that. Item, Judge.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate, I
Second.
second it. You seconded, right? Second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you.
You'll keep us on tab with the K-9?
Okay. Constable Precinct 3. Okay, Jim Long, there he is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he's requesting a constable deputy and all the French benefits. A vehicle for 58,930. Gasoline, oil, and lubricants, 3,500. And then the telephone, but that's covered by the judge's office. So he's actually requesting a deputy and a new vehicle.
So the deputy position was vacated about 6 years ago in the budget crunch. The vehicle that I've been using, which I do not get a travel allowance, is an 11-year-old vehicle. They needed some severe repairs. And then if the deputy for $6,500 on fuel allowance on top, what I told Cindy, and I sent her an email kind of explaining this, if those three are approved, then that's fine. If it's not approved, I would request that the 11-year-old vehicle be donated back to the county and a travel allowance be instituted for my office so I can still use my own personal vehicle.
Okay, so you want to request the travel?
If the vehicle and the deputy,
Yeah, because I don't think you're going to get a vehicle nor a deputy then. So you're requesting the 18.6?
that the travel allowance, yes, sir. And then I'll return the county vehicle back to the county. That's correct.
Okay, that sounds good. Is there a
I'll
motion?
make a motion to accept the vehicle back from
Second
Precinct 3 Constable and bring him up to 18.6 on a travel allowance.
There's a motion.
I second the motion.
And a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
There was 3 other items you said as far as the cell phone, the county judge is responsible for that. The county attorney's office made a recommendation, do not use my personal cell phone because if we ever have a data recovery request, then that would be,
To get with Robert, the IT,
Yeah.
and he'll get you a company phone.
okay, that's what I was waiting. The other 2 line item for the air card for the mobile data terminal in my vehicle. And then it increased the line item for the mobile software and hardware for 2,000. That was taken out and I'd like to have that reinstated.
Yeah, some of it's covered by the judge's office and the others by the IT department, Jim.
If that,
We'll take care of you.
that'll be fine.
Okay, we already made a motion and a second and motion passed, right?
Oh, did we vote? We did, okay.
Constable Precinct 4. Okay, he's requesting travel. So it's gonna go to 18.6.
Make a motion to set the item for 18.6 on the travel for Precinct 4 Constable.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Constable number 5, he's requesting travel, $1,000 for conference and associations, and $140 for radio maintenance. It's so it's gonna be a different,
Yeah, it's 18.6.
it's 18.6 for the travel, and 1,000 for the conference, and $140. What's the amount there? You got the amount, Cindy?
2,470. Oh, sorry.
740.
4,140.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
There's a motion.
I'll
I'll
second
second it. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Constable
It was
number
approved with
6,
18.6, right?
he's requesting travel. Travel for, it's gonna be 18.6. Battery tires and tubes, requesting 500. Miscellaneous supplies 400, equipment 400.
I'll make a motion to accept item as presented.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Sheriff's Department. Okay, requesting an animal control position, because I think Commissioner Gonzalez kind of recommended that there's stray dogs all over the county that I think we needed to.
We've had a lot of issues. We've only had one guy that represents the whole county, and you call him, he's in Sandia, we're needing him in Fremont. We don't have anybody to go out there on the weekends or after hours, and I've discussed this with Mr. Steve Roquette and the gentleman that runs it. And they're having to call the deputies to go with animals. It's not just stray dogs, it's cattle, whatever, horses. So it's become a real big issue. We've had a lot of complaints with the community. I'm sure you guys are aware that it's just way too much ground for one man. So I propose that to the sheriff.
I make a motion to approve.
Well, we still got some other,
That's just that item.
All
you
of
got
this
workman's, it's got all the French, okay. Postage, $35. Repair of motor vehicles, 10,000. Prisoner detention, 60,000. It's he requested 80, I think.
I think 31,000 was what it was used up to
is what they use.
July. So yeah, I'd agree with 60,000.
They used 31 last year, 60,000.
And as long as it's not transferable to any other.
In given years, the detention really goes up, we get a lot of prisoners and it really does go up.
31,000 is what they've used.
Yeah,
for the half of the year.
they used last year, but I've seen it to where it goes over 100. So, but,
Cindy, this is for last year, or this is through June of this year?
this is last year's budget, 31,000.
What they've used right now?
July, they've used 27.
No, but we're working with last year's budget, the 31,000.
So we're doubling it, so.
So anyway, it's, the request is for 80, and Commissioner Gonzalez, you say 60?
60 with no transferable.
Okay, you can transfer from one item to the other.
I agree.
And then he's also requesting a grievance salary of an increase of 20,000.
I think we're all going with the 5%. So.
Yeah, there's a motion to go with a 5%.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. 5%.
Told you.
Okay. We're almost at the end of the tunnel. Okay, juvenile probation, he's requesting a secretary to transfer a secretary from state to county. So
I make a motion to deny that.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
There's no
Aye.
second.
Aye. Second it.
I second it.
Yeah, there's a
Aye.
second. All in favor indicate by saying aye again.
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
And the reason I'm denying that is because they get compensated through the state, and they're trying to get that over to the Jimmo County taxpayers, and I just don't think it's fair. We did one last year, I disagreed with it, and I disagree with it again.
Yeah, I think we actually accepted, we moved one last year,
yes.
which I think was very generous, because this year, I'm sure the state's sending them money for that same secretary. See, so they're gonna have monies in their budget for that secretary that we took away last year, and so anyway, adult probation, okay, requesting this is a new position. I think it was created back in April, I think. And I think we funded it, how much, 140,000 or something like that, Albert? Something like that. And it had a salary pre-trial bond officer, had two of them for 35,000. One for 35 and the other one for 33.5. So now he's requesting a clerical for 28.8. And because it's a new position that the state sent to us without no funding.
It's an unfunded
So,
mandate.
so we're creating a position that is very much needed, because I think it's working out pretty well, right, Albert?
That's correct, Commissioner.
And I think it really helping out. So
And with the last budget workshop, I presented the numbers that we're processing, and we're dealing with high numbers, and that's why we have the need for that clerical position.
so I think I'll entertain a motion to.
I'll make a motion to accept the.
Okay,
items,
okay,
the
with
top
the
three.
exception of office supplies,
Yeah, but
miscellaneous
we're
and
not doing
equipment.
office supplies, miscellaneous,
And equipment.
and equipment.
Okay, there's a motion and a
I'll
second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. County agent requesting a travel allowance. I think we're gonna increase it by 1,000.
I like to see if we could increase it to the constable's level. I know they do a lot of traveling. It's my opinion, if anybody else agrees with it.
Yeah.
If we could do that. I know they do a lot of traveling too.
Well, I think, Commissioner, with all due respect, the constables went up 3,000, so I think 3,000 would be, we'll bring it up to 17.
I make a motion, we go with 19.6.
What?
Which is what we chose.
19.6,
Which you made a motion to go with a 19.6?
no, 18.6.
I mean, 18.6.
The
Well,
constables,
well, we did,
it'll be the same as constables.
yeah, we travel a lot.
I made that motion.
And I second the motion.
Okay, there's a motion, okay, there's some more, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna approve also the capital lease payment of 7,000. And the rest will be, we'll approve the county agent, the travel and the capital lease payment.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept to bring it up to 18.6 on the traveling total and accept the capital lease payment on the county agent.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
All right,
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Okay, the grant administrator. I think we appropriated 55,000. The French benefits is 75,708.
I think this is a position that, we all agreed on, and it's very much needed. We're having too many people tied up. As commissioners, our main responsibility is road and bridge, and we've had to concentrate on grants. I know Marty, you participate a lot in them. but it's taken away from our duties. And having a person in here that can do this for us would be a lot easier for everybody. They can just come in and apply for it and make it a lot easier for everybody.
And for travel, what, because I know she's everywhere. Are we giving her travel?
No, because she'll have a county, well,
Does she have a county vehicle?
you can figure that out.
Like she goes to all the, wherever the grant is and whoever's working on the grant.
We'd have to consider something for like,
For right now, let's
Conferences.
approve this, and then we can always come back and,
Well, but this is the budget. So we have to add a little something for
no,
travel.
because she might prefer to get travel or drive her own vehicle. So it can change. You know, we might provide a vehicle for her, or she might decide to take travel. See, so we don't know because we don't have nobody hired. Am I right, Noah?
yeah,
It's like Mr. Long. He was, you know, we provided a vehicle for him. Now he let it go. Now we're gonna give him travel. That's what that's where she falls.
we're-
A second. She does.
okay, I'll make a motion to accept the grant administrator with the
Renee
75,700.
second. A second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay, motion passes. Okay. Commissioner Precinct 1, we go up to like
Go up
the
to
constables,
Are we gonna do
You
the
wanna do all four of them?
19.6?
18.6, no,
I mean, the 18.6?
yeah.
Do that.
That's, I mean, that's yours. It'll be the same as the others. We need to be the same.
I make a motion that we go to 18.6.
Are you doing all four at one time?
Yeah, let's
All
do
the
them
same?
all. You're, I'm okay with it. You okay with it, Renee? Which one? Okay.
Yeah,
There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
all right.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Okay, guys, that went pretty fast. We're gonna, you know, I just,
Wait.
I'm sorry, did you read out about the increase in salary? Did you read out what we put on there? Did y'all vote on that? Or you need a vote on the increase in salary? I didn't hear we're voting for everybody. During the, when you were going over this, you said we'll give them 5%. I just want to make
Or
sure.
everybody was on the 5%, no?
everybody,
You want me to make a
You need,
motion?
you didn't make them,
Do you need for me to make a motion?
where's that paper?
I want you to read the paper for there's some exclusions.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to make a 5% increase to all general R&B full-time and part-time employees, elected and appointed officials, but excluding granted funded employees and county officials that receive a state supplement.
I make a motion to approve.
there's a motion, a
I
second.
second the motion.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Sorry.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Okay, we jump.
It was,
There's two more items that need to be voted on, is on the retirement and the other thing,
okay, on the retirement, there was a proposal to go from 2 to 2.5 on the retirement and retroactive to 2017.
I'll second the motion.
Which was a lot that we
The-
took during the crunch.
We took it off in 17, so we're reinstating it. That's what it is. There's a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That was, you know,
One more thing.
one thing to address on the constable precinct 3, and
on the what?
on the group one.
We said
Oh, yeah,
5%.
Okay, 5%. Yeah, we agreed on 5%. Guys, there's a lot of good things in here. We couldn't accept all of them. I'm sorry. You know, we as commissioners and the judge, we have a tough job, you know, because we're trying to satisfy everybody. And it's going to be impossible. But hopefully, everybody's satisfied with the 5%, and then what we're doing to the retirement is huge. It's a big thing. So in saying that, we're gonna come back with the numbers, and hopefully we can have enough funding to accept the budget. When do we,
Adopt
the
it.
26th? To adopt the budget on the 26th. But we haven't adopted it yet. These things can change, things can change. Hopefully, we don't have to delete anything else. So hopefully we can find everything that we talked about today. So in saying that, motion to adjourn.
I second the motion.
There's a motion to adjourn and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
Go through.